Mishka Hargitay.
What?
From the Love Guru, Mishka Hargitay. All right.
I love that movie so much.
I know, me too.
What up, Jobins? Episode 126. I got my brand new co-host, Sono.
Chill, man. I could never live up to the shoes of Brenden.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. My little man's over with this chick. He spent the night. So
Fucker's in love.
he's in love. It's fucking what, 5 PM the next day, and he's still with her.
You know he's chilling right now. He ain't got a worry in the fucking world.
He's getting breakfast in bed. Holy shit!
I'm happy for him though.
Oh.
You know what? Fucker's happier than ever.
Dude, when you find a girl, she seems to be very into him as
Oh,
much
I
as
know.
he's into her.
I know. And when we were all over here last weekend, and she was chilling with us, I was like, damn, she's pretty much one of the boys now. Like,
She's one of
you
the
know
boys.
what I mean?
That's why I don't hold back when I say shit. And I love when I say something. Brendan just like smiles and rolls his eyes. I'm like, ah.
Oh, I know. He's all like taking it slow. He's like, oh no, we're not dating yet. I'm like, chill.
Yeah, chill, G.
But
Jobins, we got some shit to talk about. Guess what, Sono? It's been a long awaited time for Sono to be on the pod. We've been living with each other. Sono, tell these guys what the fuck's up right now.
man, let me give you a quick rundown, boys. Hear this shit out. So, Better, you know Jake Paul's company? Better, it's a gambling site, and there's a lot of social media ties with it. Well, this kid named Derek from Better Media, you might know him from when he called out, Nate Diaz at his press conference when he said, if you're anything like your brother, I'd fuck you up, right? He's a clown, fucking $120, soaking wet, built frail as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one's scared of this kid. He fucking calls out Sean when Aljamain was on the podcast with Jake, right? And I don't know if you watched that, did you?
No, explain what happened in the video.
So in the pod, he goes, man, Sean was talking shit on me after that Nate Diaz call out, and you need to whip his
Well, it
fucking
was
ass.
silly.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I know. Sean's being silly about it. But he's like, you need to whip his fucking ass, Aljamain. I'm putting so much money on you. It's going to be light work. Like, just running his fucking neck. Being a head ass. But anyways, I addressed the beef on Sean's. I saw that. I brought it up. Sean and Tim invited us on.
I was the
Remember-
duct tape man.
Yeah, that was a hilarious skit by Schmidt. Props to you. That was funny as fuck.
Thank you.
But on that, I said something, and he took a clip of it, of me just saying, fuck you, I'll fuck you up, which is still true to this day. I will fuck you up, Derek, but you're scared. And it's okay. But anyways, so he used that clip, didn't tag me, but used that to say, oh, hey, Sean, stop sending your fucking video editors at me. Okay, first of all, have I ever edited a video in my life?
That was pretty good, though. No, you haven't edited one single video in your entire fucking life.
Bro, these people.
And JX, who is actually Sean's video editor,
dude,
would fuck him
would
up.
kill him.
He's a fucking... Is Jay a purple belt yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
No, he doesn't understand. I'm the lowest on the totem pole in here.
Yeah.
Anything above me is more of an ass whooping.
God, that's funny as fuck.
You know what I mean? And I'm still not scared of him. Like, okay, but then anyways, let me give you more of a rundown, boys, because there was more shit to this story. The plot fucking thickens. Okay? And I'm kind of pumped because it was all hilarious at first, but it took a serious turn. So.
Oh, it got dark.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. We'll get to that.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
So I'm going to call these people out by name. Better Jojo, you said that I'm a nobody. Why would I call out Derek?
Who cares if nobody's a nobody? You're nobody too. Nobody's nobody.
Dude, Derek's a nobody. Like he just works for Better. He's famous for being a dork.
You're a nobody. Oh, well.
Like
next.
I don't get it.
Not a burn.
Anyways, I want to fight you, Better Jojo, because you was talking the most smack. Derek's not. He's gonna hide, but you look like you'd actually accept the fight. So I want you 3 rounds. You can come down to the gym anytime. We can make it happen. Doesn't even have to be cameras. You need a fucking ass whooping.
There's already history with you and Derek now, though. I'm intrigued with this Derek fight because he's running his mouth, and he's done this before with the Nate Diaz.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At a press conference.
See,
and
me and Derek got a little something along. I talk shit to
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. But yeah, I was standing up to bullying, I thought. You know what I mean? So that's a little different. And I was like, I knew he could kick my ass, but I was gonna go down with my sword. You know what I mean?
The funny part with all of that was he kind of pretty much confirmed that the kid still did it.
I know.
Anyways, we'll move on.
Damn.
That cracked me up. I'm sorry.
We're back.
No, dude,
I'm just kidding.
That's funny though. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying, boys, about this Better bullshit. Okay. Real quick, the real cool ones, Better Mikey and Better Justin, y'all are hilarious. I fuck with y'all. Back to the serious part that took a turn. This kid named Trenton Donald 1 on Instagram.
Trenton Donald
started fucking messaging me talking about he's the hitman squad for Derek and not to fuck with him and all this shit. And he goes, we know your address and we're pulling up on Friday. Well, it's Thursday at the time of this recording, right?
So we got ops.
We're going to find out. But they're going to fuck around and find out, right? But he sent me screenshots, dude. Jobin, he sent me literal fucking screenshots of flights to here. And, like, his returning flight.
Hey, little does he know that, hey, I'm like John Wick underneath this podcast. I got shit strapped up under here.
Well, that we
Bring
know,
it on, motherfuckers.
We know people.
Yeah, we know people.
And we're strapped up here. We got protection. We're good.
Yeah.
But, anyways, like I said, better JoJo. We all know fucking Derek's pussing out. I will fight you any fucking day, any fucking where. Make it happen. Fucking. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, yeah. Let it out.
Did he piss me off, dude. They just, you're a nobody. Exactly why I don't call people out. Like, fuck you. Nobody's nobody. He's running his mouth. He needs to be put in his fucking place, and he needs to be humbled.
Shout out to Jake Paul's team, right? Because it's a smart thing to do. You know, we watched Nate Diaz choke that guy out viciously, and it went viral. You know, so it's a great idea. It sucks for this Alex guy to be that guy in the group. You know, like Jake, like you, hey, we want you to be the guy that just gets his fucking ass beat by all the fighters to go viral.
I know. It made me feel good too at the gym. Yeah. Like when I'm walking into jiu-jitsu, everyone's like, I hope you whip that fucking dude's ass.
Oh,
like,
I know.
It felt like everyone's cheering me on from the post. I was like, let's go.
I like Jake Paul and his team. Not really this guy, but then again, I can't really, you know, he's talking all shit. This is all fun. For me, it's all fun. It's all fun.
It's all fun, but at the real end of it, he needs to be humble.
If he's like some serious, like if this dude actually pulled up and thought that he could beat up Sean and was real serious, and then it happened, Sean whoops his ass, and then he was still like huffy puffy, I'm like, damn, that guy's a straight douchebag. But if he thought he could beat Sean's ass, Sean beats his ass, and then he's like, oh man, I've been humbled and I'm different now.
Yeah,
I'd be like, see,
no, I think Sean would knock him out real quickly, or he wouldn't knock him out. He'd body shot him.
Yeah,
you know, hurt him like they know how to do, and he would still not be humble. He'd be like Warlike. I think him and Warlike have a little bit in common. I'm not joking with you, because the first post he made was, "Who the fuck even are you? I live rent free in your head." And I'm like, that's
no. What does Tim call it?
A little bit of the retardation.
No.
Oh, what
does he freaking call it? We're blanking.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. God, no, it's okay. It'll hit me up later.
But anyways, that's all bullshit. It's funny, but it's someone needs to get their ass whooped.
What would be real fun is because there's clips already. Like, all right, he's got that bit made.
Yeah, he made it quick.
Yeah, he did. He did do it really quick. He's got that shit made. So who knows if Sean did actually do it and just knock him out real quick? It could be a little viral video. But Jake Paul's team, they freaking used one of my bits from O'Malley, the Sean O'Malley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the little lead-up video to him versus Nate Diaz. And it just says, it's me real quick going, what a world it would be, because I was talking about it on TV.
Oh, that's fire.
It was fire as fuck. I was like, damn, I was out in Lake Tahoe and that happened. I was like, all the Jobins were letting me know. And I thought I was in the video at first, but it's just my voice.
Yeah, that's still fire.
So I'm like, oh, still fire as fuck. So I'm listening. I'm like, oh, shit. But it would be sick if we did like an ultimate editors. It's like, okay, if you're going to.
I'll say I'm an editor if we want to make this.
Yeah,
happen.
You're talking shit about the editors. Well, hold up, Jake Paul. I think Sean O'Malley's editors would kick all your fucking editors' asses.
Yeah. Straight up. Garrett, nothing to be fucked with.
Yeah, none of your security guards. I'm not a Sean security guard. I'm one of the editors. I've made some videos, and, you know, I've got my podcast, so technically I'm an editor. JX is an editor. We'll get you making some videos.
Schmitty versus Derek would be hilarious.
Well,
you'd kill him.
Me versus somebody. I think it's you and Derek.
I would. Yeah, that's what I want.
But what if there was this beef with you and Derek, and then we had like, what if Better funded it with like Rumble or Jake Paul or Sean or something, till we did like an Ultimate Fighter house?
That's a pipe dream, but I'd love it.
It's a Hail Mary, hey.
But I love it.
Let's come together. That. You know what I mean?
That'd be sick. Make it happen. Let's
make it happen. Yeah, I'm down to kick Jake Paul's fucking editors' asses along this Alex guy's fucking.
Yeah, you know who also needs to smoke though is Aljamain's fucking editor. He has these two buddies they have a podcast with, and they're like, the Peter Yan fight, it was a 3-0. 3-0. I'm like, anyone who watched that fight
it's just you're so against
it was
Sean.
No 3-0, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you say something like that, I'm like, okay, it's just so obvious that you just are against Sean. So, oh well.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, because let's break down. Well, I'll give Aljamain his roses right now. Aljamain is the greatest bantamweight champion we've ever seen.
Yep.
One of the most hated, not respected.
For sure.
Champions.
Most disrespected.
Yeah. And he does deserve his respect. I was a fan of Aljo way back in the day when he first started. And he was coming up. It was real fun. He was cool. The Funk Master. It was really sick. Got to see him fight live. Where was that? Kansas City, I think. Mm-hmm. Maybe I think I've seen him fight twice actually. But and I like. It's funny because people started doing podcasts. Sean's podcast was really successful.
Yeah.
Sean started doing really well. Then a bunch of other fighters started doing some podcasts.
Kevin Holland,
started gaming and taking some notes.
100%.
Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, I think Aljo respects Sean too. I know the shit talking is gonna start pretty soon.
I know, and Aljo even messaged Tim and said some shit like, "What do you like? What chairs do you guys use?" And
yeah.
Okay, little fanboy.
Yeah. So yeah, the current UFC champion Aljamain Sterling is in Sean O'Malley's coach's DMs.
He's a fan.
He's a fanboy.
He's a fan.
Yeah,
and
just like
okay.
Alex.
You can still get your ass whooped.
I guarantee you. That's why when I watched that video of Alex actually calling out Sean, it's like, that's not real. That's strictly just for the views.
I know.
And do you realize how that could hurt you, like brain damage?
Oh, yeah.
Getting knocked out by a professional fighter is not good.
No, he's tasted that before. Old Marlon.
Alex, I get beat up by professional fighters all day, every day. Anytime I see Tim, he wants to give me a nice little leg kick that I'm supposed to check.
Dude, I know. And he doesn't put no love on him.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not fun. So good luck with that.
Nope. But I want to hear your prediction on that fight.
Aljo versus Sean?
Yes, let's get into those.
Okay. So, is Aljo really overlooking Sean? If so, I think he's going to learn relatively pretty quick how good Sean is.
Yeah.
I don't think there's many people Aljo has to imitate Sean's height, length, and skills.
No, there isn't. The Jan Camp last fight said they did. You can't mimic that footwork and that, you know what I mean, his feints.
Yeah. And a lot of people talk shit and they're saying that Aljamain's going to backpack him and wet cloth him and it's going to be an easy night. When really, Sean grapples with some of the best guys in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Tinquinho and Tim.
Oh, dude. Ezra.
Dude, the whole squad. They're killers.
Yeah.
Tim
100%.
is creating killers. The MMA lab it's the MMA lab's turn. I strongly believe is coming of the MMA lab's era. Oh,
I think so.
Dude, what they're creating there with the bantamweights alone is insane.
Look how good Jared just did too.
Insane. Exactly. Everyone's talking about Jared right now too.
Yeah.
Bro.
But what I want to hear, I'm interested. I'm nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous because
to hear your prediction, my bad. I'm not nervous for the fight.
It's either I got two. I think Sean can knock out Aljo. If Marlon Moraes can knock out Aljo, I know my boy Sean O'Malley can knock out Aljo. And I would be if it was in the first round, it'd be crazy. I'm kind of feeling the second or third.
So I'm with you on that in a second. That's me.
Or it would be awesome if we saw another awesome fight and Sean got the decision win against him.
That would be tight, dude.
It'd be fucking tight. It'd be sick if a lot of things that Sean isn't credited for. Again, I'm gonna say it again, his grappling. And if Sean put Aljamain in something that he didn't see coming and slapped him, sleeping him with a fucking submission. Dude.
I'd love to see that. A little sub.
That would be the headlines. That's the shit that would change the headlines.
It'd be sick if he hit like a guillotine or something.
Bro.
But no, here's what I'm thinking, bro. So like the first round, right? Like here's how I envision it. First round, Sean gets him all frustrated with like keeping good range, good footwork, or he can't like really shoot a takedown without getting popped up, with a jab. And then at the very end of the round, he might get one, but Sean shows off his grappling, gets out of it, end of the round. Second one starts, he's still really frustrated. He can't get in like halfway through that round again. Takes a bad shot and eats a knee, and is like
a
stiffened up. Oh yeah, that's literally my prediction. Second round KO by knee.
That'd be sick. I'd like to see. We'll see how the fight week goes when Aljo makes his. First off, sign the paperwork, Aljo. Holy fucking shit! Why isn't this shit signed yet?
I know, right?
Shit's pissing me off. How will the weight cut go if this is his last time being at bantamweight? How much will that truly affect him?
It's gonna be. I know his last cut was tough. Yeah. He said it was the AC in the building or whatever, but it's like, dude, you're fucking huge for 35.
Yeah, I know Sean has taken Aljo serious. I don't think people think Sean takes people seriously. by the way he acts, but I know Sean's taking everything very seriously.
Yeah, he blesses us and lets us go to watch comp training, and that's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm very excited because guess what? If that grappling gets canceled out, my boy gets up.
Oh, yeah.
And Aljo starts getting tired.
Fuck yeah.
And I respect Aljo. Dude, Aljo's had some good kickboxing and strikes. Yeah,
his striking is weird.
He's got Funk Master. It's Funk.
Yeah.
Even Henry and everyone's praising the Henry fight, but it's like, dude, Henry was gone for so long.
I know. But I always think back to where he was doing that thing where he's ducking his head on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Looked just horrible.
There was a few things in Henry's game plan that just weren't it.
Right. No, totally agree.
And Sean ain't going to do that. Sean's showing up underneath them lights. That's what I love about Sean is no matter how many, when more people watch, the better the piece of shit gets.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. Fucker shines under the bright light.
We got butt cheeks walking around, fucking playing cornhole, and he's fucking killing. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm over here like, fuck. I need to make it so the girls will get a little wet.
Dude, I missing every shot. I'm like, this isn't for me. But yeah, dude, I'm very confident. I can't wait. Can't wait to see all you Jobins in fucking Boston. See what's up. Excited to eat some seafood. Hoping all parties. It was funny. I made a post. I was like 53 days. Now we're at 52. And
52. Wow, it's creeping up.
Steamroller comments. We'll see.
Oh yeah, debatable.
Yeah, Sean sleeps Aljo.
Yeah,
53 days. But I like Steamroller.
Yeah, he was cool when we partied with him.
Yeah, and it's all about competition at the end of the day.
He seemed lighthearted with it too, so I was like, "That's fun." He's fucking funny.
He seems lighthearted. Now, if he's being a little rat and watching and telling Aljo, we got problems. Oh, there I go being an Alex again.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But yeah, who we got? I want to dive into you, Sono, because guess what? I don't think the Jobins really know you. Have you really gotten to dive in?
I got a little bit of one on the Bro Malley, but
on Bro Malley.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get some more.
Here, I'm excited. Let's get into it.
When did you first hear of Sean?
I was deployed.
Where at?
In Kuwait. I was deployed in Kuwait, and I was on Twitch.
It was on Twitch.
And I was like, oh, shit. Someone's streaming Call of Duty.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Started watching, and I started, slowly being
Hold on, did you watch any of his UFC fights before that?
That was when I got into the UFC, was on that deployment. I just watched him. It was... I can't remember what fight it was. I think so, yeah.
When he came back and returned?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, shit, Andy Games? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. That's how I was, too, dude.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Right? I was like,
now he's retired from gaming, though.
I know. What a time to be alive. That was a special era. Miss all the Jobins that we used to game with.
I know, dude. It's funny because, we still get messages. I'll still get random messages from old people from the chat, like Zark. Shout out Zark. And it's like, oh shit, dude. That community was kind of like, I miss it a little bit. We'd always say, what's up? Hey, how's everyone doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Schmitty would always type in caps.
Yeah, I was the hype guy.
Yep.
Dude, when I first started going into Sean's chat room, there was hardly anybody watching. That's what I thought was crazy.
I think the peak, though, honestly, was when the Redbox Regionals first started.
Yeah, like when we first after Eddie.
Yeah.
After the Eddie, or maybe during the Eddie fight.
Yeah, dude, literally right when those...
But, dude, our Fortnite days, and then when we would do teams versus each other in Call of Duty, our Search and Destroy days with Call of Duty. We had some fucking times, dude. Getting mad.
Well, dude, the thing I'm sad about is me and Tim and Warlike still do that. But none of the other boys, and it's fun. They have all types of game modes that are fun.
Well, our internet's not the best here. It's
not lying
decent,
on that.
And so that for me is aggravating because when we game, we're serious. And how can I be serious if my internet's shit?
We are serious. You know what I mean? Get locked in.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I've just been doing so much more. I'm working now. Working out, doing jujitsu, doing this podcast. You know what I mean?
Doing vlogs.
Yeah, doing vlogs. Like so,
dude, and then here's another crazy part to think about.
Cleaning.
Remember when we all first came down here? And like the fights? Like, that's like, I love watching that YouTube video back.
Oh, dude, which one?
The very first one where it's like you guys are in the pod room and there's like they have the face off. And then we get perp tuggies.
Oh, dude, the tuggies. Wow, sorry, perp. Dude, the first time
he doesn't care.
Yeah, so what? Dude, I can't even. It's so far away now. I can't even really remember like
Yeah, no, but watch it back. Just watch those. They're funny, dude. Funny as fuck.
When did you? So Sean flew us all out, Jobins. We were all excited to meet each other. Sean was bouncing back the idea of me and Brenden. Me moving out at the time. I didn't tell Brenden until last minute. So I think us all meeting each other was like breaking the ice to make sure we all hit. You know, because I could still remember. Remember when we went and checked out the pod room all together for the first time?
Yeah.
The OG pod room.
Oh, it was like, oh shit.
We were like, dude, we see this every day. What the fuck?
Well, dude, and it was like it was at a different place.
Yeah,
like
the original OG spot.
Yeah, and it's like weird to think now, like the different gym too. Now that's that we train in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But
I remember walking out of that bitch with all you guys, and Sean was like, Schmidt, so I'm thinking about getting a place, man. You really want to move out here? And I'm like I'm in a third world right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Meeting all you guys. Sean asking me this. This is within like 30 minutes of actually meeting Sean for the first time. Meeting you guys. We all meet, go into the pod room, talk, walk out. And that's when he's saying, you want to fucking come move out here? And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. This shit's crazy, man.
Dude, and then what's funny too is like, you know how Petrie lives with us now.
Oh yeah, our little baby boy.
The first video I have is me and him playing basketball.
Like,
in
really?
the vlog. And like he like crosses me like when I'm dribbling, I like trip.
That's cool.
And I'm like, dude, that's funny as fuck because now it's my best friend.
Didn't you fly down with Perp or
No, Perp and I stayed in the hotel.
That's
together.
Right. You and Perp stayed in the hotel.
That's another thing. I met first time I meet Perp sleeping in a bed with him.
Oh yeah,
not
you were
same
nervous.
Bed,
you were like, is he gonna kill me?
Yeah, and then I meet him. I'm like, oh, this fucker's
cool.
legend.
That's
funny. He was like, you got a dab pen, Custer? And I was like, here you go. He chiefed it and went to sleep.
Isn't it crazy that we can just live in a world where we meet people through online?
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. Technology's crazy.
I know you shit on me about Peep, but that was one thing I loved about him.
You know I bump a couple Peep songs.
Yeah. Well, he met a lot of, like, the guys who made a lot of his songs. He met them through online, and they collabed like that, so.
The part that you shocked me with Lil Peep is that he had, like, a overseas fan base that was huge.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I didn't know that. I was like, damn, I could see it, though.
We tend to kind of follow the other trends of, like, Germany and all that kind of shit.
Crazy.
Sad.
Crazy.
They're sad. We're sad.
Really?
So, where are you from? Let the Jobins know.
I am from originally Pendleton, Oregon, but then I moved around a little bit. I was in the Air Force. Lived in Japan for a while. It was cool. Moved to Germany. Went all over Europe. Was sick, and then of course when I was deployed, I lived in the fucking desert, which was trash. But
so did you get into it right away after high school?
Yeah, I graduated and I gave myself like 6 months. Like I let till the new year come after I graduated, and I was like, "Fuck it, Air Force, let's go." And then I got lucky with getting all overseas assignments. That's not normal, That was a blessing.
What was high school like for you in your area?
It's smaller town, right?
You were a small town.
Smaller town. And then my senior year, I transferred out to Pilot Rock. So it was this Pilot Rock High School, which was even smaller, like graduating class, like 40 type.
40 people?
Yeah, dude. It was like the smaller section of the big town. Right?
Wow.
Think of it like that. But
when I hear stories like that, I'm like, dude, my high school was a fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah. You had like a big high school.
Oh, yeah. I had a big high school. Because
the other high school had like 500 probably graduating class around that Pendleton High School.
We had our groups.
Yeah.
Everyone had their groups. We had the sports.
It was fun. I just played sports, basketball and golf. Had fun. Fucking worked at a golf shop. So I was living right back then. It was easy. Life was simple.
Damn.
And then I was like, oh, I gotta go to boot camp.
Were you nervous?
Oh, dude, I was pissed when they shaved my head.
Really?
Oh my god. I was like, hey, can you just take a little bit off the top?
Let me shave it now.
Fuck no. I'm growing it out. I'm growing it out to get a mullet.
Like Brenden?
Not that long, but yeah.
Brenden influenced you?
I want to have it when I go to Boston.
Dude, you need to fuck the mullet, bro.
So I'm going through the rough stage right now.
You would look sick with like a Jason Mewes type hair.
What the fuck is that?
Jay from Silent Bob. Jason
okay.
Mewes. Where he's got his long ponytail hair.
I don't know if I could rock that.
You could rock that.
I don't know,
dude.
Geez. I might look like a femboy.
No, you're a surfboard.
I don't talk like that, dude.
Dude, you're gonna go catch a wave.
You want to catch a wave and catch a cuddle?
Ooh. Yeah.
Jokes.
So how long were you in the military?
I was in it for 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah, 4.5 years. I had to extend when I went to Germany, but I was like, fuck it, I can extend 6 months.
4 years. Did that feel like forever?
At the time in Japan, it did. And especially because I was deployed during COVID, bro. You want to talk about a shit show?
You were in Japan during COVID.
No. Kuwait. I was overseas deployed.
And during COVID.
Right when COVID hit, and we had to build tents, bro. I was part of the construction, so like that's what we did.
That right there would freak me the fuck out. I was already, COVID already freaked me out.
Yeah,
I can't imagine being away from everybody during a pandemic.
Dude, I have a funny story too. And we had these like quarantine camps, right, that we had to build, and everything's clustered. Keep in mind, 2020 just pandemic started. People don't know shit about COVID at that point.
Yeah, we're all fucking freaking out.
So we built all these things, but we didn't label them, which people were tested positive. Or showing symptoms. And this guy's like, hey, go take this from the tent. They need their roster or whatever. I walk into this one and he says, there's no one in this one. You can walk in there freely. I open the fucking tent and I shit you not, 16 local nationals, because we hire them to work. So like think, local nationals over there. What do you think of how they look?
Suited or like just like however they are.
Yeah.
Their culture.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They're you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they all it's pitch black in there. I just see like 16 pairs of eyeballs pop up. Said? And I was like, oh fuck. And I took deep breaths in there. I was like, oh fuck. I probably just caught case fucking 0 of this shit, dude. But it was all good. But at the time, looking back, I remember thinking, I'm gonna die.
What'd they do?
On deployment from COVID.
What did they do to you, Sono?
What?
Did they do something to you?
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, okay. They didn't have to put you through a whole bunch of tests?
No, they didn't. But I never caught COVID till I got here. And I remember thinking back when I almost died here at the apartment. You guys are getting me Pedialytes every day.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I flew home with that shit, and I'm pretty sure I killed a 97-year-old man.
Oh, dude, that's
I'm just kidding. Jokes. It's jokes. It's jokes. That's all jokes.
Shout out to that guy.
That's jokes.
So that's thank you for your service. I respect that. I'm sure you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for your support.
I'm sure you got a lot of crazy stories in the military. I've had a lot of friends who go in the military, and then they tell me the crazy stories. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, dude, yeah. There's so many memories I look back on that are fun. Like at the time, I fucking hated it, but I'm like, damn, that was fun because you're always with people. The community you build, like you're always with your friends. You know what I mean? Like your coworkers. Like you have to go to work, but then you also have to do military things like PT, where you work out with them.
Dude, I get really sad because I have one good buddy who was in the military, and he's lost a good amount of brothers, I think, to suicide.
Oh yeah, that's big in the military, bro.
I know, that's so
my first base in Japan, someone committed suicide in my dorm.
Yeah, that's fucking tough.
It's weird, yes.
And these are the guys that are, they're the strong guys. And when you got the strong guys who are out there doing what a normal person couldn't, and they're breaking down and shit, dude, that's just, we gotta get these guys better help.
Well, the sad part, the sad truth in the military, though, is when you say you have mental health problems when you're in, they mark you down on your paperwork, and it's kind of like, it can scare people. They say it doesn't affect you, but it can scare people when they're going up for promotions or stuff because they'd be like, oh, he has a mental problem, or like.
That's fucked.
But I'm just saying they say there's no thing on it, but imagine, you know what I mean? Imagine how that feels.
Yeah.
It's a hard battle that one deals with in the military.
True.
I respect the military. I appreciate everything they did for me. And now they pay for my school, and it's a biggest blessing. I would encourage anyone to go in the military. Right? It's a big blessing.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that, too, just because, like, with school, I feel like school's best when you absolutely know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And while you know what you want to do and you're going to school, you need to get the experience going, too. Like, start young with experience, with whatever it is that you want to do, and just start doing it so you can use it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And then if you don't do that, I would say the fucking military, dude, because the way that they take care of you guys with school and house, like I've seen a lot of benefits from all my friends who have been in the military. I'm like, damn.
If you play it right, bro, like when I was traveling too much, so I didn't do any schooling. But if you play it right, they'll pay for your schooling while you're in, and then when you get out, you can use your GI Bill, so you could have a fucking like doctorate.
Dude,
all paid for it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But you got to play it that way. I'm just trying to get my bachelor's. I want to work in the sports industry, so that's why I like my degree. Sean and Tim always say, "Oh, degrees aren't worth anything," but I have to like get the qualifications to get the job. Like,
they can be worthless if you don't have the experience, or if you decide. I don't know. Yeah. They definitely can be. But
there's some classes I'm like, "Fuck this shit."
I think what the misconception is, like, I guess people are like, "Oh, I got the degree, so I think I deserve this position because I have this degree." It's like, no, you gotta be willing to work hard, be committed, and use that degree.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You have to.
Yeah,
like
it's a tool.
It's a stepping stone.
Yeah,
100%. They throw you a lob. You got to think 4 years goes by like
so fast.
If you just do 4 years in the military, Go Air Force. It's safe. It's one of the safer options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do
you think it should be mandatory? Do you think everybody? No. How come?
Because if it's mandatory, then it would be, it would decrease probably the pay of normal
salaries,
what it would be, because it'd be so many more people.
True.
So that'd be one.
Okay.
On the financial side, and then B, it'd be like there'd be a lot of shitheads. There's already shitheads in the military that like get kicked out for all stupid situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just piece of shits. Imagine if people were forced to do it. It just wouldn't be good.
I know.
Work.
I just kind of, the way I was going with it in my head, my little stupid head, is I was like, man, if some people just went through some hard times and some military shit, maybe we'd get stronger. Maybe I would have been stronger if I went through the military. Most of my family, all the guys.
Boot camp definitely strength. They literally, you know what the form is in boot camp? To strip you down of your identity and build you back up into what they want you to be. It's literally what it is.
That's
you get berated.
That's what Tim does to me. That's what he's doing to me right now, essentially.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I feel it.
But it did build like a lot. There's a lot of things the military did instill in me. Like,
I bet.
You know what I mean? Like just, I love that with the community we build, like how close we are. It reminds me of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, the Jobins are awesome. All the fans of all of us giving us support and shit. What they say. Sometimes they're funny as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes.
We got some funny ass Jobins. And they're diehards. You guys are fucking diehards.
Shout out to all them reposting the shit for me with Derek.
Yeah.
Because that was going crazy. I appreciate you.
Everyone was cracking me up too. Everyone wants to see it. That's why Jake Paul, make it happen. Sean, make it happen. Let's collab.
Let's do it.
Let's get some checks.
Some
black
checks.
Black eyes. Black eyes and checks. Yeah. But so you're in the military. Mm-hmm. How long were you out of the military before you moved here?
I went to college at COCC for a year, and that's where I did the whole fall in love bullshit. Mm-hmm. You guys went through all that with me online.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. And then I remember when I came down on the trip last time, her and I were kind of breaking up.
Yeah,
so then I was like, let's go, and I moved down here in August. In August, it'll be a year, bro.
What did Sean say? To let the Jobins know. So you get the call from Sean. What does he say?
Oh, he was just like, hey, I'm thinking about getting a house because you guys rent an apartment. And he was like, would you be interested in moving down? I was like, fuck yeah. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, I'm running around fucking calling my mom, calling my dad. I'm like, let's go. Uh-huh. And then, like, talking with Tim every day at the time when we were gaming, I'm like, I get to train jiu-jitsu. Shout out him, like letting us train jiu-jitsu. He's a fucking legend for that. Oh, dude. And I appreciate it to this day. At first, I took it for granted. Now I'm like, fuck yeah, it's like building me. You know what I mean?
I
terrified. I love him and appreciate him for that. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, 100%. Love you, Tim. You know I always appreciate it. I was just terrified.
And thank you, Sean, too. Appreciate you for everything you do. You give us fire ass old clothes, and shout out the merch he gives us too. He lets us rep the merch. I'm repping it right now.
That's cool. That's cool. Sean gives you guys merch. Must be fun and nice.
Hey, if they ever get the size,
Oh, they do have 2X. They do have my size. Sean's company, please send me a 2X box so I can rep them in Boston, please.
Shit, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, it is legendary.
It's fire.
He's tried to give me shirts, but I'm like, yep, I put them on and we have a good laugh.
Yeah, I remember the running video.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I wish we would do more stuff. I'm always up for that kind of shit.
I know, funny gigs.
Yeah, dude. I wish we could do more content and be more creative and shit.
Maybe do like a questionnaire with the paintball gun. If you get it wrong, answer the question wrong.
Pop. You just get shit. And we're sitting there.
Yeah, like Sean gets to shoot it. We have to answer his trivia. Like, what fight did Sean do?
Yeah, I don't know. Could you trust him and Sean?
No, Tim's gonna go.
I know, but.
He'll go for nuts.
I know, that's the thing. As long as it would be...
No face shots.
No face shots. All here. You could do the belly. I'd even take the legs and the shoulders. But no, I'm going to hold my nuts, and we better have some shit on our faces because I don't think I could trust him with a paintball gun.
Me neither. Fucker might even aim it wrong.
But boy, would I love to all of us go paintball. Maybe that's one of the days after Sean's champ and he retires, we all do some paintball shit.
Yeah, no, we almost did it that one time. It's just that line was so long and fucking Perp had the shits. Yep. He was looking at that porta potty like it was the saving grace.
I'm gonna go out, boys. I'm going out. So has it been hard? How's it been? Tell Jobins, how's it been living out here without your family? You used to it because of all the military shit?
I was used to living away from my family in the military because I lived all overseas, but it was weird being like a full-time student here, going to GC, like going to the school I go to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then like, I was like, oh fuck, there's a little bit more work than a community college. So at first I was like, fuck, You know what I mean? All those in-person classes that first term.
Oh, yeah.
But then I figured out the method to the madness, and now I got it like down pat where I'm doing, papers about an hour before they're due.
Yeah.
But we're still passing.
It was cool seeing like the changes in college since I've been in.
Oh, yeah. And you got to go to my college when the celebrity flag football.
Yeah, that was a big.
And you saw how like they put a lot of money into that shit.
Oh yeah, and then we saw the field of girls chasing after that one dude.
Oh god, they love that kid.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Bryce, I don't know.
Even Michelle was like, "Oh my god, should I go ask him? Should I go?" Remember we were like, "Oh okay, don't act like you're not all."
Yeah, and then she never did.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's been easy. It's been easy for you living.
Love it.
Huh?
We got that pool going, dude, and I hurt my shoulder in jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
And like fucking Brock has been working hard as fuck on that pool.
Uh-huh.
And it felt so nice last night just to go just backstrokes and like kind of like moving it around. I was like, this pool is literally a lifesaver after jiu-jitsu, bro.
Imagine getting in a hot tub. But that would feel good.
Probably, but I like the cool, like the temp of the pool.
Getting in a cold plunge.
That takes some cojones.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. You've been in one. When's the last time you were in one when we were on that video? Cold.
Which I was a bigger boy back then too.
That was where and I quote, and he said, "Bring me a bitch" when he gets in there.
I was like, this is nothing. It was cold. But then I remember getting out and I almost couldn't stand up. I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
they're gonna have to grab me out of here. Oh
yeah, I wasn't worried about that. I shrimped up, but baby, I was like, dude, I can't get out.
I was like, I hope Hayden didn't run around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Start heating this up. Or we ain't getting me out.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some fights this weekend. You want to do some breakdowns?
Let's do it.
Because it's actually a good card. We actually have a really, really good card. Good.
I'm not
good
sold
records.
on that.
You're really? There's some good records on the line this weekend, dude. Let's go first.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's start from. Let's just start from the pre. I like the main event for the prelims. Okay. Kevin Lee's back versus how do you say it? Renette Fricker.
You're asking the wrong guy, man.
Dude. So it's been a while. Kevin Lee's back. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Respect to Kevin Lee, dude. Coming back.
And he's coming against a killer.
Guy's 20-1.
I know, bro.
What the fuck?
Weird bearded bald fuck.
And with a name like that, you know, like, oh, some grappling's about to happen.
Yes, grappling. But I think Kevin Lee's like, I think he's going to pull off the upset.
Wouldn't it be cool?
I think he's going to come back and set the tone. And I just saw that clip of him knocking out Gregor Gillespie.
Oh, I was a Gregor Gillespie fan that hurt that night.
And, dude, that was a bad, vicious knockout.
Oh, he killed him. He killed him that night.
Like, holy shit.
Dude, if he can top that knockout ever, be crazy.
And I didn't know that Kevin Lee's brother's TikTok famous. Like, more famous, has more followers than him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Does like food reviews and shit like that. He's just like an online personality. His name's Keith Lee.
Really?
Yeah, I peeped that and I was like, damn, he's more famous than his brother that fights at the UFC. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go fucking check that out.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. He's a character.
I saw Kevin Lee fight. Where was that? In Milwaukee.
Oh yeah.
Against Aljo. That was a tough night for Mr. Kevin Lee. I could still see the crowd leaving, and he was just on his knees, just thinking about everything, and I could feel it. I was like, damn.
Oh, they were leaving?
Oh, yeah, the fans were leaving. It's over. Lights are about to go out, and Kevin Lee's just sitting there on his knees, just thinking of pondering.
Really?
Oh, dude. I'd never seen anything like that. Brenden had to pee real bad, and I was mad, because I was like, no, dude.
That's crazy.
Like, look at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and he's just sitting there.
Look at this. And and then we had to leave because he had to pee. I was like, damn it.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see his redemption.
Yeah, it would be cool. It was a tough fight. Good tough fight. And then, dude, right away, first fight in the main card, Ismail Bon. I'm fucking up all these names. Just to know, yeah. Bonfim versus Bennett Saint Denis.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Saint Denis 10-1. Ismail 19-3.
Well, yeah.
He had that really good...
Over Terrence McKinney.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that was, and Terrence McKinney's no joke.
Yeah,
you know,
I like Terrence.
And me too. I like his style's pretty cool. But he got knocked the fuck out in Brazil, and I was like, that was because they're the Bonifim brothers. He has a brother that's really good too. And
this one's tough, dude, because I like Bennett too.
Got?
I'm gonna go Ismail.
I have to go Bonfim.
How do you say his first name? Am I butchering it?
I just would say, hey, Bonfim. No, Ismail. Ismail.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's a tough one.
Son of a bitch.
We'll call him old.
Make fun of me all you want, Jobins. Go for it.
Old Bofim.
Then we got Irina Lipsky versus Melissa Dalto.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, don't tune in to the.
You're like Sean.
I am one of those people. I'm not. I don't want to see a decision.
This Melissa girl's come on, chill. This
unpopular opinion. I'm sorry.
Melissa's 8-1, dude. Coming in. I like Lipsky. She's 15-8. She's been in it for a minute now. She's been doing good.
Girls are short. 5'5", 5'4".
Yeah.
God.
Who's Melissa's last fight?
I told you I don't watch these, but her last fight was Tracy Cortez, and she lost to her.
Damn.
Yeah, decision. And Tracy Cortez is so fucking fine.
Go to Lipsky's last fight. Are they both coming off a loss, or what's going on here?
Nope. Lipsky's coming off a win against J.J. Aldrich. That's an impressive
That's
dub.
a good win.
Damn.
That's a good win.
I'm probably going to go with Lipsky now that I see that, just off the top of my head.
I like the heart behind Melissa saying, you know what, I don't give a fuck. Give me it.
She just lost to Tracy, though.
I know. She's like, I want this win back.
I respect it.
Go, Melissa.
You're a legend if you step in the fucking octagon, but I don't mean I have to watch it.
Max Griffin versus Michael Morales. Another good fight. Dude's undefeated. 14-0.
I like Max Griffin.
I like Max Griffin too, dude.
I like Max Griffin, but
he's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes too crazy.
I know.
Sometimes a little too crazy.
I like both these. I'm gonna go with the 14-0 guy. Who'd he last fight? Let's pull it
up. It is Adam Fugit.
Okay.
That dude from Oregon.
How many fights does this guy have in the
UFC? He has, I don't know. No clue.
I should have looked.
Max Griffin's 37. Yeah, I'm taking the 14-0 guy. Yeah, Max Griffin. Let's see who.
And I like Max. It's tough. I think it should be a good fight. Might be a little brawler.
I think it'll be one of those ones that's fun to watch, but it's not going to be good.
Think it'll be quick?
Yeah, he just lost to Neil Magny. That's who's coming.
Neil Magny's so tough though. Who's got the most decision wins? It's crazy.
The most decision wins.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's a cool stat. But.
Hey, you know what I told Brenden the last time? I was like, does that mean he's the most technical fighter?
He has a fight coming up too.
All right, didn't he just fight?
Oh, he might have just fought. Yeah, he might have just fought.
Yeah,
okay,
that just happened.
Did he win?
Yeah, by decision.
Shout out, my boy.
I think you were at work. Yeah, because it was early in the morning.
I was.
That's right. You were at work.
Coaching those kids, making little
those damn
all-stars.
Kids. How's that been going?
I love it because, at first sometimes the kids are getting on your nerves. But then when you realize, just make those little fuckers run for a little bit, burn the energy, and then the tension will be on you.
Do you ever feel like Will Ferrell from kicking and screaming?
No, but I do like seeing that through the weeks they progress. They get a little bit better because at first, they can't. They don't even know how to kick the soccer ball.
So do you feel like Keanu Reeves in Hardball?
Maybe
a
little bit of Coach Carter. Maybe a little Coach Carter.
Hold on, have you ever seen Hardball?
No. I don't watch movies like that, bro. I watch all my stuff from you. Jobins. I watch the mains like Toy Story.
This kid coaches kids and he's never seen Hardball. What the fuck?
Hey, I've watched.
We gotta watch that, dude. G-Baby. G-Baby. We gotta watch that, dude. We gotta watch Hardball.
Yeah, we do. I'm down. I'm down.
We gotta make that happen soon. I gotta figure out what the fuck. I own that shit on DVD. We gotta figure out what it's streaming on.
Yeah, I don't know if we can ever pass up on Brendan's movie choices though.
He's gonna make me.
I'm joking. Love you, Brendan.
All right, next up. Co-main event: Damir Esmagalov.
Oh yeah, pronouncer baby.
Versus Grant Dawson. I like both these guys. I like Grant Dawson a lot too. 19.
So, Damir's the guy that always fights like this, right? He has that.
Yeah.
That twitch.
Yeah.
No, he's fucking technical, dude.
Dude, yeah.
But I can't ever. Dude, I'd be scared to fight with that.
Grant. Oh.
No, dude, that's is that a condition? I'm thinking CTE or some shit like that.
Might be some. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Anyways, that's a speculation, but yeah, this is gonna be a good scrap. 155ers, 5'8", 5'8", same height.
Is it fight of the night?
No.
No.
I do like.
I was kind of thinking it'd be fight of the night.
Ismagulov has struggled with grapplers,
and
I feel like Grant Dawson.
Perfect form, perfect matchup.
Might be boring.
Yeah.
Hold him, you know what I mean? And it's has a lot of hype. But maybe a couple things land.
Grant Dawson's a dog, dude. He's a fucking dog. He's coming forward.
Who'd he fight last?
I couldn't tell you.
Let me look real quick.
I'm so bad with that shit lately. Schmidt, I'm not gonna lie, Joe. Okay. Schmidt needs to get better.
He beat Jared Gordon by submission.
Jared Gordon, yeah. Oh, okay. Now I remember that. Yep. Dude, that weight class is on fire right now too. They're kind of building up.
55ers.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
55ers.
They're always stacked. And he lost to Armin Sukarian.
Armin's good.
Demir, and he lost, and then he beat that kickboxer
Giga
Guram Kutsaladze.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He beat that. Okay, now that might be a good fight. I don't know.
I
don't
think
know,
it should
dude.
Be. That's the one I was calling.
I
fight
hope
of the
Grant
night.
doesn't just hold him down.
That was my fight of the night prediction. I'm gonna stick with it.
Fight of the night. And
Brenden's
there's
uh-oh.
our best friend, Brenden.
There's our little lover boy, or maybe someone else. I was gonna ask Sean, like, hey, you want to come on my pod today? Just drop on it for a little bit, but I didn't ask him. I should do it though. I just want right now. I want to have him on the pod, but I know my boy's locked in. He's training.
Focused.
He's doing everything. What up, Brenden? We're doing a pod.
Shout out B.
Yeah, but I know he's just focused. I don't want to bother him and ask him to do a
he's
pod.
locked in.
Yeah, so maybe after the fight, we'll get him on here.
100%.
Main event: Sean Strickland versus.
Abbas Magomedov.
You know, I'm going Sean Strickland this one.
Really?
I'm going Sean
You know
Strickland.
what? I'm going to agree with you because, they're both 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Sean's 6'1", Magomedov's 6'2". He's got a little bit of a reach advantage, right? But Sean's coming off that unanimous decision, right?
Yeah.
Boring, but his style is hard to crack.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland's style. Remember, he boxed with Jared Cannonier. What did Jared Cannonier just do to Vettori?
Yeah, 100%.
And Strickland didn't get caught like that.
It's because of Sean's antics in his mouth that
But
people
his
just don't take him.
style's so-
It is weird.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But this kid, real quick, what I want to say about the Abbas, I think it's a lock to. This is almost my bet prediction lock is Sean Strickland by unanimous decision over 5 rounds because this Abbas dude, you'll never believe this. He got knocked out in the PFL by Bilal Muhammad's coach, Lewis Taylor, at the age of 40 years old, not even 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's kind of badass.
Yeah.
To be that
but
guy.
he's also coming off a 19-second knockout front kick, but that guy looked
Yeah.
kind of like he didn't know where the fuck he was at.
Well, dude, Sean Strickland loves to fucking take a punch to give a punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't see that guy landing anything, and it'd just be a Sean Strickland decision.
Or do you think the guy might hold him down at all?
No. No.
No?
Sean Strickland's not gonna allow that to happen.
That's why I'm going
He's
Sean.
pretty fundamentally sound.
Did we pick all like the same fights? like we did.
Probably.
Probably. Damn.
Hey, what if that's locks? We look back and this is like a money hitter, and we're like, gosh.
Here, you got it here, Jobins. You got the fucking picks here. Lab created meat approved. Sono, how do you feel about that? It's gonna hit the shelves.
If it was promised to me that there's nothing that can be caused from this, like cancerous or like mass depopulation, this is super speculation Mikey mode. But that would scare me.
You think so? It is
But
kind of sci-fi,
If it's
right? Like
proven real, I'd eat it.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like if you,
Or good for you.
but then how freaky is it get? They're like when they're like, here's human meat, and they don't tell you. You're like, oh my god, that's delicious. Like yeah, that was human.
I would cry.
Right. That
I would
was freaky.
literally cry.
That was too freaky.
No, yeah, but seriously though, I would probably stick. I kind of like
The science behind it's cool. Like they're just feeding cells enzymes, proteins, and sugars and shit. Essentially, just what I've gathered. I'm not a scientist here, Jobins, but I just gathered that it's
Put on the
basically
lab coat. Put
yeah,
on the lab coat.
basically this little tiny dish of meat is doing everything the body would do, but without the body. It's for global warming.
I mean, hey, if it helps feed more people, maybe you can get food to places where
When
food
I
can't
go to
be.
a store, and it says organic and all that, is it gonna say lab created on it?
Yeah, I
It better.
personally will stick with the real shit.
What happens when in
Give
about 2 years from now when we go to Fry's, and I go to get my real little strip steak, my little used to be $7.25 strip steak.
Yeah.
Now it's almost fucking $10 strip steak. What if
Hopefully you're making tread enough
Yeah.
to be buying that.
I know,
after
right?
that-
What
that point.
what I'm saying, like 2 years from now, what if that strip steak's like $45, and then
that'd be bad.
that lab created meat
It's like 12.
is $8.
Might have to dabble in the old lab created tested meat.
Yep. We had some vegan dishes at Sprouts.
Yeah.
One of my favorite one, the buffalo one's gone now. But if they kept making vegan shit that was really tasty and good,
You would lock in with it?
I could lock in with it. I'm down to better the earth.
Schmitty the vegan.
Yeah. I still think recycling and everything, why do we even have it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we automatically be doing it?
I don't know. I like the recycling thing.
I know, but it's like we should just have a switch. It should just be switched now to where it's like, okay, this is how we handle trash correctly.
Yeah.
All trash.
Maybe that's deep.
It is deep.
That's
deep. It goes way deep.
Yeah.
I can get deeper.
Go deep.
But yeah.
But anyways, would you eat it? And like, would you switch to it? What if it had a little funky taste to it though? Say you're
if you could
about
tell
yeah,
and it wasn't the same.
No, it's not
I'd be
bad,
upset.
but
I'd
it's
be
a
sad.
little bit different. And you know you're whipping it up like you do.
I'd be sad because I love meat so much, but it's just not ethical. People are gonna be like, it's not ethical to have this many people and cows and all this kind of shit. It's not ethical.
We need meat though. That's what they were putting.
I know, and I love meat. I love steak. I love steak so much, and I love burgers. I love chicken wings.
All of it. All of the above.
Yeah.
I would mukbang all of the above.
I'd rather be Thanos and just snap out half of us.
No, chill,
so
bro,
that we can
chill.
still eat steaks. Am I getting canceled for that? Maybe. We'll find
Maybe.
out. We'll find
Maybe.
out. All right, Jobin. That's it for episode 126. Sono, thanks for being on. Special
Thank you for
guest
having
today.
me on.
Brenden's back home.
Yep.
Looks
He's
a little
fresh out the
sad that I did a
puss.
pod without him, but I know that boy's cock is wet
Yep.
and fresh.
Did you hit the G spot?
Where the
Yes, he
wall's
did.
covered. Oh yeah, when he shakes his head and laughs like that,
He's like,
he's
yeah.
ashamed.
He's
That
like,
means
bro.
that means some dark shit happened.
Oh God.
Some shit that only they know.
The A.
You know what I mean? 100%. All
Uh,
right, what you got for the rest of the day?
man, a little bit of homework, a
Mhm.
little bit of chilling, a little bit of jitsing.
Damn, that's fire.
What
dude.
about you?
Gonna edit this pod. Gonna do some chores, and going out on a little date. See you
Little
next time,
dateski.
Jobin.
Peace.
See ya. Deuces.